Oh, there it is. Good morning, everybody. I'm Salgonite. Today I'm going to be playing X4 Foundations. I'm going to try and take Tharkus Cascade, which is owned by the Xenon right now. And yep, there it is. There we go. There is a game running.
It is full of stars.
So it looks like Ninja Chat is running. This is the Beta 5 version. Okay, so 5 days, 120 hours, plus 1,737 hours into this build. Version 8. Okay, so while that's loading, let me check YouTube real quick. Make sure I've got them online. I can see that Twitch came up. No, that will now work. Let me do this, do that, do that. Alrighty. Alrighty, I'll try this. There, now we can see YouTube comments. So I'm standing in my wharf. Yesterday I played with how much I could charge for ships and still sell them. Okay, so incoming. That's not my ship. That's not my ship. I can't remember whose ship. That's the Moo ship, the cow ship. If we zoom in on the wharf, it's this guy right there. The Argonian mineral trader. I haven't really optimized this station as far as who she can buy and or who she can trade with. I'm just letting her run on her own. She's just now starting to make money. So if I go here, those were docked ships, and if I hit ships in construction right here, I can see what's being purchased right there. I don't know what the unknown ship is. Those might be Talatis. And just a constant parade of freighters coming in and out of here. I don't see any medium ships getting built. I do have blueprints for those. This station is nearby to the wharf. These are in Silent Witness. I've got 4 stations here. Okay, and if I look at him, the wharf, ships in construction right there. There's a behemoth right there being built. You can even zoom in and see that the drones are active down on this lower platform here. I forgot to put crew members on here. You have to have, if you want to build your own ships and have those ships have crew members, then the station has to have people. So I fell into that mistake. Roxanne has 2. Where was it? I'll go through these and you'll see. So she's got people. She's got people. That one has people. That one has people. No people. So your ship is not as effective if it doesn't have people. And I know there's at least one more. There it is. I'm going to check all of them anyway. check this one. Okay. So they are in Roxanne's fleet. I told her to go back and guard that gate for now. So what I have to do to take, there's 3 Xenon structures in here. I've got that station. It looks like just half a defense station. This is actually, it says solar power plant, but you can see this 1, 2, 3. These are the equivalent of a bridge, or not a bridge, a defense disc. These are the equivalent. So this is a very powerful Xenon defense station. They call it solar power plant because, well, it's got a solar cell on it. So I'm going to have to take that one out first, because I don't want to get in here being shot at by 4 of those. So when those 3 get back, we'll think about doing that. So I told this guy to, no, that's the wharf. See, the wharf has plenty there. What I need to add on to this wharf is Talati people. Because if you want to put people on ships, you have to have people in the station. These people I put in for to run the factories, to increase productivity in the factory. But this station can also build Talati peoples. So I'm going to go here. And then see if this will fit there. It will. So I'm going to confirm that, give it the money, and assign a builder. I can't build my own builders yet. I don't have the blueprint yet. It's not something you can hack. You have to buy ship blueprints. So then let's look for workforce. So I can click this. Now that I have a workforce structure, now that I have a habitat on this, I can click this. Fill the whole habitat. And that gives me crew to put on ships. This was a bug early on. Something I completely forgot about when I haven't built the wharf in a long time, so I forgot that in the early days they didn't have that button. So I can go to, so if I look at the shipyard here, I can't do that yet because I don't have any structures. So that behemoth I only got 4.2 million for it. Let's see. Alright, looks like I'm just going to leave for me. So I still have this one. She wants me to build a station 665311. Okay, so just a basic station and fires of defeat. Six, 5. Esmeralda. So let's kick the Xenon out of here again. I have a second destroyer fleet. Agnes. Right there. She no longer needs to sit on that gate. The station is handling most of the traffic there, I believe. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to take a quick break. Mother Nature is calling me very loudly, so I will be right back.
Entering system. Fires of defeat.
permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
Sit rap.
Something hit us.
Alright, sorry for the wait. I want to tell this fleet that I'm on to take out this station again. Make sure I've got the right station. So Roxanne should have her 16 destroyers all filled up. Let's take out that one, and then take out that one, and then take out that one. Thank you, autosave. Let me check this real quick. Hello there, Shellback. How are you doing this morning?
Entering system. Family ticker.
So it looks easy, it is not. There's still 2 defense arms here. These are the defense discs. And that module there has turrets on it as well. So.
Solar power plant.
And that's an expansion being built. Okay, so there's only actually 1 disc on there. So it's not going to be as bad as I thought. Here come my destroyers. Okay, so good. They're all focused on the one structure, the one module.
Solar power plant. No reaction yet. Why is he just sitting there? What are you doing?
So after this, I'm going to let this fleet recuperate. Let me go check on Roxanne. Because I told her to destroy three stations. I'm going to take Tharkus Cascade today. Okay, so they are whaling on that station. I am going to stay out of that sector and let that battle proceed. And then when they get done with this station, they're going to take out the solar power plant. Well, it says solar power plant. It's got... So, a defense station has 2 of these and the centerpiece here, and that's it. That's their defense station. So that's their administrative center right there. When you put this, even if I put this on one of my defense stations and it turned into a solar power plant. That's just the way their naming hierarchy functions. So this is tougher. This has got 3 of the defensive arms. So this is a much tougher nut to crack. So while that's going on, I need to look at my shipyard and see how that's proceeding. It's not built the habitat yet. I need to build the habitat so I can get the habitat button there working. Alright, I am going to get out of Agnes's way and jump over to Argon Prime.
Entering system. Argon Prime.
And I am looking for Argon versus Xenon questline, see if I can do one more. Once I do Tharkus Cascade, this questline goes away. One frigate, 4 fighters.
Do not wave at the station's security cameras. Distracted operators lead to undetected crime.
Folks, load it up. Kukris. Load it up.
Awaiting orders.
All right, Agnes.
Entering system. Fires of defeat.
So she took down this station without a loss. I don't see a repair button on anyone. So where is her nomad? Sitting there. Change her orders to here. I think I'm going to put 3 more destroyers there before. She's not building anything.
Sir.
Entering system. Family took her.
Alright, so somewhere I still have some Terran shields in here somewhere. Body shields we could do. There we go. So those 3 are going to be built without a crew. I can fix that easily enough. So hit that button, save the game, check the stats. Hello, Kumo. Alright, so this fleet's ready to be delivered.
Sir?
Rename that one. Do that. One more. Oh, 5 ships to where? On Agnes heading for that point. Let's see how Roxanne is doing. Okay, she took out the small defense station and has moved on to the bigger one. I will almost certainly lose 1 or 2 destroyers here, probably 2. But what that does is kick the Xenon out of the sector, I think. It's still red. So they might have that. I don't know if that claims the sector or not. Something here is still turning this border red, and I believe it to be so that destroyer came from somewhere else. That is that. The Asgard. Yeah, see if that K heads this way, then I've got to disengage from the station and engage the K as far away from the station as I can get. Because with that Asgard out of the way, let me go rescue this guy. I think I can. So if I build a station here, I'm going to have to bring in all of my fleets to protect it. I can't do a view there because I want to stay out of sector. If that's down to 38%, let me go over there anyway and wonder why.
Danger. Hazardous. Entering system. Tharka's Cascade.
Something hit us.
Solar power plant.
Yeah, so that's why. It's either not complete or somebody else did some beating on it. So I just have to take out these two.
I was asked to drop my cargo.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
So with that Asgard done, these the Xenon are just going hog wild.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
It looks bad with that destroyer shaking up there, but this is not bad. She can handle that easily.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Something hit us.
Awaiting orders.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Awaiting orders.
This is probably taking so long because I'm there. Let me go somewhere else and set.
Entering system. Watchful gaze.
So until this eye drops down here, my destroyers are not in any danger. There's an eye right there. Keeping it on defense. There are a couple ways to do it. A carrier can do it easily with bombers, with a lot of bombers. Well, three ways. Destroyers, of course, this destroyer fleet will take out that eye. If they manage to catch it alone, I might lose one. I've done it in this playthrough. And of course, there's also a defense station. If you build a proper defense station, like this one here, and that's just 9 discs set up with large plasma cannons, and this thing will absolutely take on multiple capital ships, including the Eye. Well, this guy has survived.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, so why didn't the kukris fly over there? Silliness. Just silliness. Alright, so that stays red. So there's another station out here. Probably that one. But I told her to chase down that K. I may not have to. Because this K... Did it go there? Where did it go? Well, she's going to hold that gate. That K went somewhere. It did not just disappear. Ships don't disappear, just disappear in this game. I've proven it over and over. But somebody took out my satellite down here. And the advanced satellite there. So let's get a satellite dish here.
Sure.
I'm standing in an elevator.
Engaging.
The mission build. Two and a half minutes. Shipyard.
Engaging. I was asked to drop my cargo.
So she's built one habitat. I can go here, and now I have this force button. And now I have this fill hole habitat button. Now here it's food rations and medical supplies. And the Teladi are going to want their food as well. Bam, just throwing darts here. Just to get it done quickly.
Striking.
Great work.
Alright, so that's done. See if I can still get a Terran quest.
Entering system. Sol.
Let me try that one. See where they want the fleet delivered.
The restaurant is now
Yes, I
open
can
for
deliver
anyone
that
wishing
there.
to dine before departing the
What does she
station.
want me to deliver? One destroyer, 2 frigates, 8 fighters.
I was asked to drop my cargo.
Witness 11.
Awaiting orders.
One destroyer, 2 frigates, 8 fighters. Is that right?
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
So the Sin is the better destroyer by far. No, you have to do the Terran quest line to unlock it.
Distracted operators lead to undetected crime.
Awaiting orders.
And this is ship value plus 50%, so do that. Two frigates, 8 fighters. No,
Awaiting
edit that.
orders.
Lost track of myself there. There we go.
Please remember to return your depleted energy cells to the recycling compound.
Waiting for Tracy to deliver that fleet.
We need to perform a transfer. Great work. Awaiting orders.
So this is the new dock. You get to this dock area with the Cradle of Humanity downloadable content. And everybody was thrilled because finally a different dock. If you notice, all the wharfs are the same across all of the factions, and the shipyards are all the same. So finally something different. All right, so that that finished the Argon quest line. Let me see if I can get one more in.
Entering system. Argon Prime.
Warning. Explosive materials can be hazardous. Please contact the dockmaster if you have any on board.
Briefing, 1 destroyer, 4 frigates. So this does not have to have any people on it at all. But it's ship value plus 50%. So I put people on it. So I'm thinking to myself here. Yeah, it's ship value plus 50%, so I'm going to load it up.
Sir.
Let me rename these two first. So let me name all 10.
We have reports of an outbreak of Argon flu in this sector. Would all visitors please report to the medic bay for inoculation?
Awaiting orders.
Wish I could tag this on all 6 of them at the same time, but I think there's a way to Don't see the Osaka yet.
Warning.
Let me wait for that one and
Explosive
rename it.
materials can be hazardous. Please contact the dockmaster if you have any on board. One destroyer, 4 frigates. So close that. Set this one back to active. Then we will get those guys en route.
Sir. Entering system. Watchful gaze.
These guys are on patrol, trying to do something about the Ka'ak. And there it is. I built these 2 listening outposts to find that. It takes a heavy destroyer fleet to remove that. Well, we're not seeing Ka'ak all over the sector now, so that got policed up nicely.
Awaiting orders.
Get out of here. Engaging.
So Muriel is already reacting to this situation. So the smart thing for this guy to do is not run away. Yeah, he's running away from his help. That's what he's doing. He ran away from his help. And they were actually absolutely trying to rescue him.
Engaging.
Osaka, are you built yet? Yep. destroyer, 2 frigates, 8 fighters. Now I need a frigate and 4 destroyers. And then I need to get, this is looking abysmal here. He needs some mineral and gas traders on headquarters. I'll build those at my wharf. No, I'll build those at my shipyard. Before I do that, they're going to assist Agnes. All right, and 4 frigates. And did my loot collector survive? He did.
Hello. Greetings.
Hello? Yeah, sorry about that. My car's in the shop, so I am waiting on a call for that. So the biological overview. They can provide some workforce now, not a whole lot. It's building a Talati biome now. I'm going to put a food ration factory here. I forgot to build 4 frigates, so I need 3 more.
Sir, crewman. Greetings. Hello.
Once her other 3 destroyers get there, I'm going right after this station. But let me do this while I'm thinking about it. So, come on. Yeah, I keep saying what I want for update 9 is for them to move their save system in the 21st century. It is an XML file, a packed XML file. Yeah, let me put somebody over there just to get rid of that red mark because it's confusing me. Anyone will do. And she doesn't even have to really be a great manager. It's just a listening post, and this is the first playthrough I've ever used these. So my mind is thinking about how I'm going to deal with that. I've done it with 10 destroyers. But it's a nasty, nasty business. The other one I had down in Antigone space, there was one down here. Out in God space, out in the black. Yeah, down here in Orbelt there used to be one. And Antigone took it out for me. Let's go rescue him just to do something other than stare at the map.
Entering system. The Reach. Drill. Mineral. Sentinel.
You see, he's got less than 3 stars. So he is just picking a random direction and flying. So let's do this.
Awaiting orders.
Awaiting orders.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
I need to be in first person for that delivery anyway. And there it is. Any ship you own, you can fly in this game. And I did it yesterday. You can also hop into your spacesuit and fly around outside any of the ships or its stations. If they're shooting at you, you don't last long, but you can fly around any station you want.
Jump gate. Argon Prime.
Oh, I need to remember that I am in the void.
Autopilot. Engaged.
So I'm going to autopilot to that guy. So that I don't get dead. Or am I in the Reach? No, I'm in the Reach, so I'm good. I'm good. Sometimes you get a lot of Ka'ak activity in here. It depends on what kind of mining activity you've got going on. The more miners, the more Ka'ak are going to show up. And then then when I jump into this space, I'll stop and see why my other 3 fighters did not gather. Two more.
Awaiting orders.
Awaiting orders.
Waiting orders.
Drill. Mineral. Sentinel.
All right. Destroyer and 4 frigates was a. There's 2 quests we're doing here. That's the other quest. So this Osaka is what we're waiting for. Okay, now that makes sense. So the fighters. Two destroyers. So from here to here, 10 ships. These right here are for the Terran quest, and then this guy.
All ex-military personnel, please report to Medbay 6 for bioweapons clearance.
See, there's 2 fleets involved here. And 4 frigates.
Hello.
And now I've got the 2 fleets grouped together nicely in my list.
Sir.
Do that. So that Osaka's got a long way to go.
Attention all departing pilots. Pirates have been seen in the sector. Be careful.
It's going to be right here in the sector I'm in. But they're out in Mars, so it's going to take a minute. So, what magnetar build? I can't. Let me check the crew first. It's got the crew. And that's going to work for headquarters. I thought I built 2. I built 1.
The restaurant is now open for anyone wishing to dine before departing the station.
Which is not true. Say what restaurant? There's no restaurant. I can go up to this penthouse. Go down to the Bragg. I'm sure they had that. All right. Which factory am I on? High tech. So that was the food factory out in the distance. Shipyard. Okay, so everything's built.
New attack orders. Scramble. Affirmative.
So if you watch the way the NPCs set up their supply chains, they'll do this. Well, they've only got the fabrication base, and then they will buy everything they need to fabricate ships. And right here, if I go here to this Argon Advanced Electronics Station, that's all they're doing there, is they're running that one module. There's their advanced electronics right there, and then they're buying whatever they need to build advanced electronics. And it's just not Argon, or it's not just Argon. Down here to Hop, the Holy Order of the Pontificate, whatever. So ice refiner, that's all he's doing is making ice. And he even put a habitat on there. So a habitat, a couple of storage modules, a dock, a 3-way pier, and an ice refinery. So that's how they do it. That is the simplest way for anybody to build stations. And you will see a lot of players do that. Who did? Snake Lions did an excellent build where he took over an entire sector and just did everything he needed in that sector to build ships, his own ships, and all of his own factories, and he was the only one in the sector. So, and that's where you set up to buy and sell only to your self orders on all of your stations. So some players do that, and some players do like this, where I've got this guy just building everything. He needs more ships. Let's get him some more ships.
Awaiting orders.
I thought I had ordered some over here. Tracy again. We're waiting for Davika to give me some money.
We need to perform a transfer. Great work.
Got paid $283 million for that fleet of 10 ships. And now she wants me to build a 6x8x7. It's going to be a big factory. Yeah, and family credit. Six. Six by 8x7. Yeah, 7 defense modules is a lot. Let me take a look at what she wants. So 7 modules, 2 docks, 2 piers, 1 sensor array. There have to be 28 missile turrets. Okay, so we have to add 4 bridge modules. There has to be 7 missile turrets on each of those, minimum. Close briefing. So I'm going to start the basic. Don't do that, don't do that, let go. Copy that module and put it there, and then change the turrets. Dumbfires will do. No, not the large ones. These large plasma turrets here, these are excellent at taking down Xenon capital ships. This needs to be dumbfire. 4, 6, 8. Confirm that. And then 2. There's 7. 2 docks, 2 piers. That will work. Alright, has Agnes gotten her? Yeah, so she's got all of her destroyers. Right there. Alright, Agnes, take down that station.
Awaiting orders.
Now, some people would like to send a carrier with a lot of fighters and bombers after stations like this. But these stations all are bristling with turrets, and they just chew right through the fighters. So your turrets miss their fighters. Their turrets hit your fighters a lot.
Awaiting orders.
Because ever since EverQuest 1, the computer has to have the chance to win. And let's get so much to do, so little time. Okay, mineral, another gas magnetar. Yeah, EverQuest 1, which was not the first MMO. And neither was Ultima Online. I need to save this template. Agnes. Yeah, let's go watch this battle. Thank you, autosave. Making sure I can't escape from that situation.
Entering system. Family ticker.
So she's already started the circumnavigation. She's trying to get spread ships around. And at least in this battle, she did it in a three-dimensional fashion. But this ship did not go over and around. He went straight across. And you'll hear me complain about it again and again. It's just a point to point, so this ship decides that it needs to be on this side of the perimeter shooting, and it won't circumnavigate the perimeter, it will cut straight across. And that station will absolutely chew up a destroyer flying across there. Right now, so let's do an F3, jump over there. Get some better music.
platform.
So I like to go in with overwhelming shock and awe. Overwhelming force. And then once I have this taken down, I'm going to go back to focusing on Tharkus Cascade. I need to build a defense station there. Yeah, so this is like the U.S. Navy's Pacific Island hopping campaign. Take an island, build a fortress. Take the next island, build a fortress. Well, I don't want to get into politics here, so I'm going to leave it at that. So maybe some of these commanders have picked up some experience in learning not to fly so close to the station. I'm thinking about, let me get this, these ships are on room. Let me go back here. I'm going going to change her orders. So that's much better. They circled right around there, but did not get shot up.
I was asked to drop my cargo.
Where? In exchange 3. I think for my next build, I'm going to uncover or enable the mod that gives you more people, a better variety of people. So the EgoSoft did design a lot more, a greater depth of field for NPCs than what we're seeing here. We see a lot of the same. So they did develop a lot of those, but they did not release them, just to cut down on the file size of the release. So this sector was already orange, and I'm going to leave it orange. If I look in diplomacy, this is free families. How am I sitting with 15 with the free families? 16 with the Zyarth. And that's why I put factories over in their sectors. Just trading with them increases your standing with them, or killing your enemies or criminals right in front of them. for syndicates up to 0. So fallen families. Where are they? These are free families. There's not a lot of them left. This is all Zyarth over here. I think they started out with more sectors, and I think the Zyarth have just dominated them in this playthrough. Because the Zyarth started out much stronger now than they did out at the release of Split Vendetta. Because the Xenon were overwhelming right here and over there, and in both sides here and in Matrix 9, the Xenon were just being so overwhelming that they made the split and the free families a lot stronger. That is debris field. There's a K. Station 100%. So Roxanne, how are you doing? I told her to hold this. She's doing that. She's keeping this shipping lane open. But let's get her busy. Get her pilot some experience. You, how many people do you have? 47. Okay, and you? Also 47. You get busy. So here's the fleet. One of the fleets I built. That's in Osaka. So that got busy. Cell built. Alright, why are they just sitting there? Oh, well, that would be why. So what I have to do, try to get flat. There's flat. Okay, that would be why.
Awaiting orders.
We need to perform a transfer. Great work.
There you go. She wants a defensive base 2565. Three defense plunge, one dock, one pier, no missiles. So I have this all set up. Alright, so how many miners do I have for headquarters now? I've got 3 gas miners, a magnetar, and a Hokkaido. Let's get another magnetar on there. Or better yet, let's see how she's doing for minerals. She's not hurting for minerals, so there's ore, and there's silicon, and ice are all full. So I am going to leave her alone. And she's sitting on 10 million profit right there. And I'm almost back up to $1 billion. So you, how are you doing for wares? Doesn't have a surplus, but that's orange. So she's got plenty of money for now. No, not planned build. Silly. Build ships. Let's get some more destroyers out here. Weapon components. Yep. The Sin is considered the best destroyer in the game. Some people say Rattlesnake, most people say the Sin. So the Sin is supposed to be overpowered. So between the Sin and the Rattlesnake, and it's just the sheer number of turrets on the Rattlesnake and the Sin, they can just sit right inside a cloud of Xenon fighters or any fighters and survive. But that's for destroyers. Of course, then when you go up to the Raptor, the carrier, and the Asgard. One of the reasons I decided to go in here was an Asgard was absolutely parked right here, taking out all these fighters. And it's just a matter of time. The Terrans are going to send another Osaka and maybe even a Tokyo up and through here. But not an Osaka. An Asgard, they will come up through here. And so after I take this sector, then I've got to go into fleet mechanics where I deal with this fleet here. So the Xenon are using that island hopping strategy as well. They set up this strong defense and then expand out from that. So who have I got building more weapon components? Am I building those here? All parts, quantum tubes. Yeah, so advanced electronics, all parts. And She has some space. So let's continue on with station expansion. We need weapon components, shield components, turret components. And we need a lot more storage. So that's solid liquid container. Do I have refineries on here? Well, I put liquid on here so I could make quantum tubes, is that right? Helium for superfluid coolant for quantum tubes. Methane for graphene for hull parts. So I don't have any solid space. And then I have to work on getting traders out as well. So much to do. There, you know, I could still play this build for hundreds and hundreds of hours. And there'd be stuff to do. So let's expand. Medium. Yeah, there's my container storage is there. There's a large container there. Container, liquid, solid. So I do have some solid storage. So I get a liquid there instead of a container. So let me do that, because then I wasn't going to have to put liners on here, but that's all right. And then on the back side here, I'm going to put some habitats. Like, or, I am going to drop down let's put that right there. Get this in progress. Alright, so we need weapon components, turret components, and shield components. Let's see if I can do this. So there's one weapon component.
Awaiting orders.
Yep. Well, put some turrets on this one first. Confirm that. It's going to be expensive. Yep. I'm waiting for two stations to build, so I don't need to worry about those. And when she gets those, just come way out here. That's a 2. There's a 3. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Come right out there. Get some scaffolding going here. You don't actually have to have any of these modules connected. None of them have to be connected. Interesting little point. As long as they get built and Captain Collins made some videos on that. And then there's a defense module out there. Confirm that. Get that money spent. Accept estimate. This one. Here we go. In the old days, we were sweating it just to make enough money to buy this small blueprint. But just skip right over the small and medium habitats. I don't see a need for them. Thank you, autosave. Let me hit this button here real quick. Eventually I'll build this factory up. It's another mega factory building, who knows what. So there were weapon and shields. I also need turrets. So what does that look like? Oh, that's yeah. I'm gonna come across right there. So quiet. Alright, what are these fleets doing? Not complaining, that's what they're doing. Not good enough. So that behemoth is waiting for weapon components. Let's get that factory some weapon components. We'll get 2 large traders. Confirm that. Alright, so let me make sure that's not on Marge. It is. Let's drop down to medium, see if anybody's selling any. And we'll get yours. So. So Argon is going to take that out for me. So this could be a tough battle. And there are a lot of fighters there. Food. Yeah, food.
Hello there. Hello.
Oh dear, oh dear. What to do? I really want to take that sector. So Agnes. Let me get off of Agnes first, so she'll move faster without me on staying there.
Entering system. Watchful gaze.
Let's stage her over here now. I am going to leave the Zyarth on their own for now. Look what we have here. There's the raptor right there. Zyarth, a split. Get it out, Jim. A split carrier. It's a toss-up, depending on how you want to go. Number of launch bays is critical. See, look, these are all launch bays here, small launch bays. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7. So all of those launch bays are what make the Raptor so powerful. So she can turn the ships over. So an aircraft carrier takes time to refuel and rearm a fighter. In this game it's instantaneous, but they have to take time to land and take off. Once they land, they're fixed, and then they can take off again. So how many fighters can you turn around and how quickly? Yeah, so Muriel. And let's get Esmeralda over here as well. And she has carrier. This guy. I want him to park over here.
Greetings. Greetings.
Ion is useless. If we look at the view on, let's do that. There was a fighter chasing us. The only enemies over there on the Hyperion I'm on are Cock. Let's build her back up quick. Cannot do it. Look at that. Focus, focus, focus. Who's got the focus? Focus, 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 focus. What are your orders? That's been fixed. Used to be a carrier would do a recall subordinates order before embarking on orders before moving. She did not do that. Sweet. Focus, focus with the focus. They've never been able to get it right, and it's not just me. I know I make mistakes clicking on stuff, but they make a lot of. They've always had trouble retaining focus. So I had these minotaurs clicked, and then minimized the group, and it looks like that Esmeralda is focused, and it's not. Looks like that's who I'm going to give orders to. It's not. And what about Agnes? She's made it to Profit Center Alpha. So we haven't taken the sector, but the Xenon are no longer doing whatever they want in the sector. And look at Terran Intervention Corps Asgard. Oh, that's a battleship class. It can go toe-to-toe with the Eye. Agnes, let's get to...
Danger. Entering system. Tharka's Cascade. Asgard.
All right, let's get the graphics going here. Come on, graphics engine, catch up. There we go. That thing is a beast.
Danger.
You go to toe-to-toe with the Raptor as well.
Asgard.
Looks like it might just be heading across the sector. I don't know if it's actually going to do anything. They like to send them on a patrol route up through here. You can get back to Getsufuni this way. I don't have it mapped out. There's another sector over here, and you can absolutely get over here to Savage Spur. But it's a one-way trip, the only one-way gate in the game. Oh, look, the spam risk. Yeah, take it anyway. Hold on. Hello? All right, sorry, I'm waiting for a call. My car is in the shop and hurting. waiting for that call. And some yucky as well.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
And then when they get over here, the other two fleets get over here, probably tomorrow, I am going to take this sector. Okay, I've just got the one station left there. I could actually start building my defense station already, but when I do, we've seen it in the past, the Xenon do react when you put down a defensive station anywhere. Alright, so it's lunchtime. I'm going to have to take a break. Let me go here. I'm going to do a hard save here and call it a session. Thank you all for showing up. Hope to see some more of you here tomorrow. I'm Salgonoid. Until tomorrow, please fly safe.